Hello, Algebra 1 students. Here we are in Unit 6, Tier 3, Lesson 2, Solved by Substitution. Let's check off our booklets. Here we are in Lesson 2 of Tier 3, Solved by Substitution. Sometimes we must change the form of one of the linear functions in the system to use the substitution method. So here we have two linear functions in this system. One is in point-slope form and one is in standard form. So the first equation is in point-slope. In equation 2, that one's in standard. So to find the solution, to use substitution, we're going to have to move stuff around. Well, the form that we know that always gives us a y equals is our slope-intercept, which is y equals mx plus b. Because that's y equaling something, that's what we want to move one of these two. Well, for me, I think the easiest one to move would be equation 1, the point slope. So that's the one I'm going to do. So I'm going to grab that over here, and it's going to be y minus 2 equals 3 times x minus 2. And now I'm just going to move stuff around to get this into slope-intercept. So the first thing I'm going to do is distribute the 3 to both terms. So I'm going to have y minus 2 equals 3x minus 6. And now all I have to do is add 2 to both sides to get the y by itself. So I get y equals 3x minus 4. And now I have one of my two equations, and this is the new equation 1, that I can substitute in for the y value of equation 2. So let's do that. So this is equation 2, and equation 2, if you recall, in equation 2 is 4x minus 3, and we're going to use this expression right here from our slope-intercept form for our y, because we're plugging it in for the y, and that equals 7. All right, now we're going to have to use our distributive property, friend. Be careful, because when you're distributing a negative now, because this is minus 3, so it's like distributing a negative. So we're going to get 4x minus 9x, because negative 3 times positive 3 is 9, and then x stays with it. And then negative 3 times negative 4 is a plus 12 equals 7. Now we want to combine our like terms, which is here and here. So we get 4x minus 9x, which gives us negative 5x plus 12 equals 7. Now we want to subtract our 12 from both sides to isolate the x variable. So we get negative 5x equals negative 5, because 7 minus 12 is negative 5. Now we're going to divide both sides by negative 5 to get the x by itself. That's going to give us x, and then negative 5 over negative 5 is just 1. So now we have found our x value for our system. Now we can go back to one of the original equations, or we can even use equivalent equation right here to find our y value. Just use the equivalent equation because it's easier, because it's going to give me y equals. So it's going to give me what y is. So I get y equals 3, and then the value I found for x is 1 minus 4. So I get y equals 3 minus 4. Therefore, y equals negative 1. So my y value for this system solution is negative 1. So sometimes you have to move one of the line's forms into another form to be able to use the substitution method. Good luck on your practice set.